What's up, you guys? Happy Tuesday. Woo! What's up, Chels?
What is up, bitch? How's it going?
You're so cute. What is up, bitch? It's going well. It's going well. I got lots of coffee, so we can get this party started. I know I shouldn't be drinking that at 9:30 at night. You know what's gonna happen to me, right? I'm gonna be like, and I won't sleep, and I'm like, frig. I'm just like, I'm shot, but I needed the coffee, but I ate too much dinner, so my tummy hurts. So yeah,
Been there, done that.
I'm all messed up today, Chels. So what's up, guys? What's up, chat? You lurkers. Chelsea, how's your week been? What have you been up to?
Nothing really. I'm passing all my classes. I'm associate of the month at my job, so you know.
Time out. You're passing all your classes?
Yeah, bitch. Woo!
I'm so happy to hear that.
Thanks. I'm still the only person who's passing any of my classes, unfortunately, because nobody likes to get their shit together. But
it's unfortunate for them, not for you. That ain't your problem, you know?
Yeah, I guess.
You go, girl, though.
No. Yeah, thanks. I like school. School's for cool kids.
Are you sure about that?
No.
Okay, me neither. So, and you were associate of the month?
Associate of the month. Out of 300 and something people, they chose me.
That's awesome. There's 300 something people in your store?
There's probably more than that, actually. I don't know.
Wow. That's freaking awesome. I'm so proud of you. I've never been employee of the month or associate of the month or anything like that in my life that I can remember. I might have been, but I don't think so. I was always an overachiever at work too, which pisses me off. Like,
yeah.
I think I deserve to be an employee of the month.
You should do employee of the month at your job and just put your face there every month.
I don't think my employees would find that fair, Charles. It's kind of like cheating. You know what? That's a funny idea, though. And I think they're going to laugh. And I think that's what I'm going to do with my new cork board I got. And decorate it all nice. I'm going to put a question mark up. And then we're going to reveal it. And it's going to be...
And it's going to be you.
Me.
Woo! You have to send me a picture of that.
That's gonna make me laugh. Just thinking about it is awesome.
Yeah, I mean, it's cool, I guess. My picture's kind of like right at the front of the store, though.
Who took your picture?
The people in Floral.
So you must have known that it might have been coming.
Well,
did they lie to you?
No. Okay, so what happened was I went into work and they were like, "Oh, you have to go to Floral," and I'm like, "Why?" They're like, "Because they have to take a picture." I was like, "For what?" And they're like, "Because you're associate of the month," and I'm like. And nobody wanted to call me and be like, "Oh, hey, you know, maybe wash your hair. I don't know, freaking exfoliate your face because your picture is going to be taken." But no, they were just like,
excuse me.
Bitch, you came to work, and even though you look crappy, go take your picture so it could be right at the front of the store.
That's awesome, though. I mean, I would probably be like, no, not happening. You know, what's up, Dirty J? Hi. I definitely would be like, no, you're out of your mind. But that's awesome. And you had your niece over again for a lot of days. That's why we skipped the show last week, because Chelsea's been busy. Like every other, I think we're going to change the show to every other week at some point, because that seems to be our trend lately between my life and your life, you know? It's been nuts. What's up, Timodos? So, yeah, but I know you've been busy as hell. And me and Chelsea actually kept in contact this week, so that was nice. Because someone likes to ignore me.
I know. Whoa.
Chelsea did take her week off of social media. I don't know if we did a show since.
I did. I wrote a little diary entry, too, and it was funny as hell.
It was off of Facebook. What do you mean you wrote a diary entry?
Well, I told you I was writing a diary entry about my non-Facebook having experience.
Did you like it though, or did you feel like anxious?
Well, okay, so no, I was actually fine until like the first morning I wanted to check my memories on Facebook because it's like part of my daily routine, and I didn't get to do that.
Mm-hmm.
Felt a little off. And then I like to go into the bathroom and like escape from, work like we all do, I'm sure. And I went to go into the bathroom and I literally sat there and looked at my phone because I'm like, what am I going to do? I can't go on Facebook.
I could tell you what to do the next time you take a break from social media. So there's this app. I don't know what it's called exactly, but it tells you, like, it calculates how much money you would make in a week if you were like pooping. We did this like back when we worked together. So like you put in your hourly rate of pay and however many minutes you spend in the bathroom. Dirty J says, read your diary entry to us. I like that idea.
Okay, go ahead with your poop thing, though. Is it an app? Because I'll totally find it.
Yeah, it's an app, but are you going to read the diary entry?
Yeah, I am.
You are? Ooh, yay, Dirty J. Good job.
I only wrote out 4 out of 7 days, though, because most of the days I really end up not even...
Charles Brian Baker said, Dear Diary. So, wait, you wrote 4 out of 7 days?
4 out of 7 days, yeah.
Nice. I'm very proud of you.
Go ahead.
I was weirded out because I forgot that we were supposed to be doing that, and I was totally on Facebook, and it was lonely without Chelsey. And then, like, today my mom texted me this morning, and she's like, are you okay? You haven't been on social media. And I'm like, yeah, I'm fine. I'm just really busy trying to do shit, Like, I got a lot going on. What's going on, people? It's the
surprisingly, nobody even messaged me. Like, nobody was like, why aren't you on Facebook?
Only my mom does. She's like, she doesn't see me on Facebook. Something's got to be wrong, So it's kind of funny, though. I think it's pretty hilarious that she thinks there's something wrong with me if I'm not on Facebook. Mind you, I go on Facebook. I might put a vague post up. I got to be one of those people. Like, I put a bunch of, like, faces up on Twitter a couple days ago, but I haven't been on Twitter really either because I've just been trying to situate some shit in life. I have been texting people, like, you, Lady Foxfire, you guys are, like, the main people that I talk to. So, I don't know. It's been interesting, but can we hear some diary entries?
All right. So... Oh, day 1, just they're all like 2 sentences.
Do you say Dear Diary?
No.
Can you just say Dear Diary before you read for Brian Baker?
Dear Diary, I survived day 1. I wanted to go on Facebook a lot today, especially with meeting my niece. And, I love to show off my babies.
That is so cute.
Day 2, Dear Diary. I wanted to check my memories. Really, it's part of my daily routine. But at the end of the day, I barely thought about Facebook anyways.
While you're writing that, thinking about Facebook. Go on. I like it.
Well, that's when I thought about Facebook. And then day 3, Dear Diary. Went to go hide in the bathroom at work. Got here. Can't go on Facebook, so I'm typing in an entry. What a life.
That's adorable.
Day 4 is blank. Day 5, didn't even think about Facebook until now. Went to go get a layer. Don't know why I haven't thought about it now. Day 6 and day 7 are empty.
Wait. Oh, you went to get a layer. Got it.
Yeah, a layer. Yeah.
What's up, Jesse Walker? Blade says, Dear Diary. He says, D Diary. Today was a day of days. I woke up and realized I ain't woken. And then I ate a pancake. Oh, I'm overtired. I cannot deal with this right now.
I can like comments. That's funny.
And then I ate a pancake. God dang it. I forgot what I was going to say. All right. So yesterday I was extremely tired. I had maybe like an hour to hour and a half sleep. And then I went to work in the morning, and I don't usually work mornings, so I was really exhausted. And then I got home last night, and I took a half-hour nap. Maybe I had to ask Xbot how long I napped for, and he was like, half hour, if that. And I was like, damn it, because, of course, work called, and they woke me up from my nap. So that was sad. Tima says I'm going to delete my Facebook right now. Why, Tima? You know, Oculus is connected to your Facebook if you want it to be because they own it. And you can find all your friends and contacts on there. You got a little bit of an echo going on, Chicky. I don't know why. And then I went to work yesterday, and then I got out, and then I went to go fill out a bunch of papers because hopefully we'll be buying a house, you guys. I'm so excited.
Yay!
Hopefully. I think I've been talking.
No, remember, speak it out.
No, yeah. I'm buying a house, and Xbox buying a house, and we are getting the house. I put in an offer last night, and then today, like the realtor, she called me this morning, and she was like, they got 3 offers. It's best and final by today. So I had to go up the offer, talk to the loan guy, make sure the payments were right and all that. And then I was like, all right, well, this is it. And we'll see what happens, guys. So fingers crossed. We're definitely going to get this house, Xbot. I know we will. I know Xbot's excited. He was like, did you hear anything? And I'm like, no. And I might have heard something today if I was able to meet up with the realtor earlier so she could process all the paperwork. And it's such a stressful process, and I'm so scared and like, I don't know.
It's so exciting.
It's the anticipation of not knowing, but like I all day I'm like, yes, we got it. And then like slowly but surely that started dwindling away because I didn't get that phone call, you know? So it's just been crazy, and I don't want to lose that excitement and that feeling because I feel like there's positive vibes out there, and we're going to get it. I got to keep saying that.
Are.
You know, and then I can invite Chelsea over and show her Oculus Rift. Yeah. It's going to be amazing. Blades put a link in the chat here.
He did, and it's a really nice house.
Ooh. Trolling Drive. That's a cute address. Trolling Drive. That is a really nice house. See, the house that I put an offer on, it's definitely not that nice, but it'll be my nice when I get it. And then I'll have to share it with Xbot. Ooh, that kitchen is lovely. I love it. I can't keep looking at these really pictures. Nice. Blades, thank you. It would be nice to have somewhere to come home from work at 3 in the morning and park my car. Yobi, what's up? You know, like that's my biggest thing. We don't have washer and dryer here. We can't have them here.
Is there a hookup in? I'm assuming there is a hookup in the house, right?
No, I think there was at one time before we lived here, but then they blocked it off because, you know, the landlord pays for the water bill.
Oh, no, I mean in the...
Oh, yeah, yeah. There's a washer that's going to be there when we get the house. They left, like, the stove, which is freaking spotless. Like, the cleanest stove I ever saw. It looks brand new. There's a stove, a refrigerator, a washer machine. Then there's a freezer in the basement, but I don't know if they're taking that. But it's an old couple who's selling the house, so I'm really freaking excited. Like, I can't wait. So, you know, I got the fingers crossed, and I got the legs crossed, arms crossed, you name it, it's crossed. And I'm excited, but I really haven't been saying too much because, one, I've been busy. Two, I didn't want to get slapped down and then be like, hey, we might get a house, and then be like, no, we might not. But it's been on my mind, and I had so much, like, I have to vent it out right now, you know, because we find out tomorrow. And
I mean, that's really exciting. Even if, like, God forbid you don't get it, it's still so exciting that you're, you know, going on with this part of your life, you know?
Yeah, it's definitely one of my goals. Like, I think I was telling you that earlier. One of my goals in life was to, hold up. Excuse me. Every time I podcast, it never fails. I'm always sneezing or coughing. What's up, Yobi? Everything's good. Everything's good. I can't complain. So one of my goals was to be a manager. I always wanted to be a restaurant manager. And, I mean, I never anticipated being a cookie store manager. But it was still a goal that I reached. And then one of my goals was always to buy a house, you know, to have a house for our family. So, you know, God willing, we'll have a house tomorrow. Well, obviously we won't move in tomorrow, but we'll have a house. So I'm excited.
exciting.
It's
I'm
definitely
excited for you.
one of the more exciting times in my life, and I feel like I'm learning so much throughout the process, but it's been very time consuming. Blade says, think of your house as an investment. You know what? We already is like, okay, we got 3 bedrooms. We're going to get the basement finished, make another bedroom or 2 down there. But we'll probably have to add a bathroom if we do 2 bedrooms. I don't know, down the road, but I already got my colors picked out in my head, how I want like the living room color to be. And then I'm like, the carpet's got to come out, but then I'm like, maybe not. Maybe I'll just get them cleaned, and I don't know, a lot of stuff, you know?
Yeah.
I don't know. It's an exciting time, though.
The house looks really nice.
Thank you. I'm telling you, the pictures really do it no justice. You could even ask Xbot. Like, when he walked in there, I knew he liked it because he was like, it's really comfortable feeling. And he's a really picky asshole sometimes. So, I don't know. Like, I know if he doesn't like something, he'll make it known. Or he'll go, like, through the bad and the good. But, like, he didn't really have much bad to say. And I knew that he was okay with this house when I saw him running around taking pictures before we were leaving. I was like, yes, got it. Timma, so there's a living room and a dining room. So, thinking we're probably going to have the VR and my stuff in the living room. Just because me and Xbot can't be in the same room streaming because it'll make an echo according to him. So, for now, that's the plan. Xbot, don't say what. You know you wanted the house. You know you were okay with it. Buying a house is such an emotional time. Just don't get too attached. Things change all the time. Keep looking at other homes. Blades, let me tell you, I almost cried today. I did. And I was just like, I need to know. And I was just like thinking about it and like the whole process. And my eyes started getting watery. I know it sounds like a little bitch thing to say, but it really was. Like, I'm like, the anticipation is killing me. Like, I came back with an offer and I hope they take that one because I need to do a seller concession to have them pay our closing costs. I can't do that right now. So anyways, that's basically what's been going on with me. You guys haven't seen me on social media. That's why. I'm a basket case. Oh, and it's been a hell of a week at work. And then I went to sleep. Huh?
As always.
I'm sorry, I didn't hear you.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah, I heard you, but I couldn't understand you.
I said as always.
As always, yeah. Fuck yeah. I mean, if you don't like the carpet, what we did was stripped our carpet and we did a tile wood. Well, there's hardwood floors under the carpet. So that's the plus. And we fixed them like a puzzle. It's really pretty. Ooh, send me pictures. I totally want to see it. Let me see. I'm linked. Yeah, that house that you linked, Blades, was really nice. That's freaking gorgeous. Expensive as hell, but gorgeous.
It was really pretty.
Way out of MeL's price range. That's for damn sure. All right, Chelsey, let's jump into a couple of topics and questions. We do have to do a short show because Chelsey has to be up at 3 in the morning.
2 in the morning.
Psych. She's got to be at work at 2 in the morning. So she wakes up at 1:57 and just walks next door. Must be nice.
It takes a lot longer for me to get ready than 3 minutes.
If you go to sleep, if you take a nap with your clothes on, it'll take 2 seconds. That's a life hack, Chelsey. All right, so Chelsey, I must know. This is one of the burning questions when I couldn't sleep till 5 in the morning the other day I came up with. All right.
What must you know?
Do you Google your symptoms and what is your reaction when you find out?
Sometimes. Usually it involves me dying though in a few hours, so I just try to avoid that whole panic attack and
but you're gonna Google them anyway. You do it anyway, don't you?
Very, very occasionally.
Okay.
Like very occasionally.
All right. And then you're always
I go
dying.
to the doctors.
I Google my symptoms for everything. And you know, everyone says, don't self-medicate and look on the internet. And I do it anyway because they're wrong and I'm right. And
but they all say you're going to die.
No, it doesn't say I'm going to die. It says I have cancer or I have a stomach ulcer or I need to get my lungs checked because this, that, and the other. I don't know. I'm huge on Googling symptoms. How about you guys in the chat? Like, I Google everything. Like, if I don't know a question or if I have a rash, I Google it. I found out that this is not doctor, this is not doctor, what do you call it? Approved, not approved, diagnosed. That's the word. I have like a skin condition and I don't remember what it's called right now, but it's like something keratosis, and because I get rashes on my arm. All right, so I always get rashes in weird places. Like I have a tattoo on my wrist. My stars, the outline of them gets a rash. It could be my body fighting the ink for the last, I don't know how many years, 8 years. There's no way though, you know? Story, I guess your name is, says don't self-medicate because then you get symptoms. It's like a mental thing where you're like, oh, it's like thinking you're pregnant and then your body starts reacting and then you find out you're not pregnant and you're like, oh, damn, just kidding. Google tells me I died 3 years ago, Tima. That's great. Doctors love it when you come prepared with your own diagnosis. All right, so see, the thing is, like, I will go to the doctors, right? After I've already Googled my symptoms and I know exactly what's wrong with me. These doctors know nothing, okay? So I go to the doctor and then they tell me it's something else and I don't like their answer. I don't like what it's like sounds like or something, you know. I don't like what they say. I don't like what they're telling me that I need to do. I don't like that they're telling me to go away. So I'm like, you know what? They're wrong and I'm right. You know? What's up, Crispy Bum? I remember one time. Go ahead.
Go ahead.
No, you go ahead.
I mean, I did Google my symptoms, but every single time I would just end up having a damn panic attack. So I'm just saving myself to worry.
Well, I mean, don't you need to know if you're not going to? Okay, I don't have insurance anymore. So, you know, I can't. I have to Google my symptoms. I'm not going to the doctor. I need to know what might be wrong with me. Like all 10 related things. You know what I'm saying? One time me and Xbot, we went to the doctors. I don't remember what it was for, but I think it was a rash. Because I break out from, like, all the time. I'm allergic to dust, mold, and cats. But I had a rash, and they were like, it's this. And I'm like, no, you're wrong, whatever. And I got pissed off, and we left. And he is like, but they're the professionals. And I'm like, I don't care. She's wrong. I didn't like her attitude. You know? Doctors have 10 years of education, not including specialization. I know. And that's why they're wrong. Because sometimes you'll meet a doctor who's a pompous asshole and then they actually are wrong. Or you just self-medicate and do home remedies and it all works out.
Instead of taking the medicine that they give you.
Well, girl, I can't afford any medicine because I don't have insurance. So I do a lot of home remedies or whatever. Chelsey Yobi says, how's your day going?
Awesome.
I don't know why I just waved my arms in the air while I said that. Xbot is always
I don't know why I put my arms in the air either when I answered. It's just, I talk with my hands.
Jazz hands. Are you Italian, Chels?
No.
Then you can't talk with your hands. I'm just kidding. You're not Italian, okay? So yeah, I don't know. I guess the lesson to be learned here is don't Google your symptoms, go to the doctors, but I'm going to do it anyway because I'm not going to the doctors. I'm one of those people where I'm like, I'd rather be dying than go to the doctors. And then by the time I actually am forced to go, I'm pretty much really sick. Jesse says, I'm not Italian. I talk with my hands a lot. Jesse, you might be Italian, okay? You might be. Okay, you won't pretend you're Italian. I don't know why I have an accent. That's not even Italian. All right. So, Chelsey. I don't think we've gotten to this question, and if we did, let me know and we'll skip it. What was the most memorable gift you've received? And silence.
Well, that's a hard one. Okay, you know what? It's got to be my teddy bear that I've probably had since I was like 5 years old. Looks like a poor beat up, ugly teddy bear. But I mean, I've had it for 20 friggin' years, so.
That definitely sounds like a most memorable gift. For me, it's definitely I have a picture on my fireplace here, and it's a picture of the twins and Tyler and then me. And we all like the one of the twins was smallest, and then the next size up, and then Tyler, who's the next size up, and then me. And it's such a beautiful picture. And it's kind of like we made a little staircase, and it's the cutest thing. And now Tyler's taller than me. And hold on one second. Let me grab this picture so I can look at it as I knock everything down.
Don't trip.
I got it. Okay.
Yay.
I got all my pack stuff on it. So the twins had to be like 4 or 5 in this picture. And I was about 25 pounds lighter. I love this picture. And it's just so cute. Like, it's adorable. And it's definitely one of my favorite gifts. Like, I've gotten a lot of gifts and I appreciate them all, you know. But this one here, it's my favorite. You know?
I absolutely love pictures. I have so many pictures of just so much. Pictures are life.
All right. Do you prefer, like, pictures taken planned or unplanned? I'm not short, Crispy Bomb. I'm 5'4.5" okay? And my kid just towered over me. But continue, Chelsea.
Now, by plan, do you mean like you're going to a photo shoot or something?
No,
or like posing for them.
Yeah, posing, or like someone's like, "Oh, everybody get together and take a picture." I hate that. I hate it. I hate it. I hate it. I always come out really weird if I get a picture taken of me that I don't know what's happening. I feel like I like those better than something planned. So I just want to know about you.
Pictures that I don't know, like that personally I don't know are coming. But when I take pictures, you know, I kind of let the person know.
Like, hey, I'm taking your picture. No, because then they start acting fake. They start cheesing in a certain type of way. You got to capture people in the moment. You guys want to know? I want to know your guys' thoughts. Do you prefer planned or unplanned photos? But my favorite picture is a picture of Justin took a picture of me and my son, and my 13-year-old, well, he wasn't 13 at the time, and he was crying on my shoulder. It's the cutest, most melty heart picture in the world. And I just love when kids cry. I don't know why. It's just the most heartbreaking thing when you look at a child with tears in their eyes. I have the cutest picture of Seth. Let me tell you, Charles, it is the cutest picture, and he's crying.
Oh, I have a picture of Hilaire crying when we had her.
And it's adorable, right?
It's cute, yeah.
Okay.
I think everything about this little girl is so freaking cute, though.
I know, but see, the thing is, when they cry, it's just so much more emotion in that picture, and I don't know, maybe I'm weird. Justin says,
cries so cute. I'm not gonna lie, I kind of picked on her a little this past week, just so I could hear her.
Good.
She goes, I don't know, it's just so cute. I'll have to record it and send it to you. I love her.
Just be like, toughen up, Buttercup.
Yeah, little brat.
Yeah, Jessie likes unplanned photos. That's definitely my preference. Like, when we went to the Vape Expo recently, they were like, "Oh yeah, get together so someone could take our picture," and I really didn't want to. And then that's when I start getting self-conscious. I'm like, I don't like the way I look. My hips look too big. My hair is a mess. I feel like my smile is so fake and cheesy when I'm trying to smile that it doesn't look right, you know. And then Valley Vapors, they uploaded it, and I was like, oh god, no. Then one of my employees, she was like, "Mel, I really like your MTV shirt," and I'm like, "Thank you. How did you see that?" Oh, because I was tagged in it. So yeah, I get very self-conscious about photos that I know are being taken, and I start, I don't know, like I just prefer, if you want to take a picture of me, do it stalker style and don't let me know, because then I'll be okay with it. You know, if you take a picture of me and I know about it, I'm going to have a fake half smile and it's going to look painful. Jesse
It
says,
really depends, like, who I'm with, because, like,
true.
I could just be happy around certain people all the time, no matter what. But then you get me around these other people that just make me, like, bleh.
Yeah, I get it. Like that mood and that vibe in the room.
Mm-hmm. Definitely matters with pictures.
Sure does. Jesse says it's really funny though. I also like my son's selfies. He's hilarious. Those are planned ones though. Take my phone and he'll go crazy faces. That's cute. I don't mind selfies, but like if I'm taking a selfie to upload on social media, I take like 10 of them. And I don't like 10 of those photos, but one of them I'll put up if I actually get it up there, because I don't know. I'm very self-conscious. So it's hard dealing with that. But then, you know, sometimes I don't like doing filters unless it's a black and white filter. I don't like those filters that make your face look perfect. I hate them. I hate them. That is the fakest of all fake things, is filters. No offense, Charles. I know you like filters. I don't.
Whoa. I'm just laughing at the filtered pictures of the baby I sent you this past week.
Oh my gosh, those are so cute. She is adorable. But yeah, I don't know. I just get really weird about pictures. So anyways, let's move on, Charles. What could you do with $2 million to impact the most amount of people?
I'd buy a big ass house and help all the homeless people and give them jobs so that they can work.
You can't say that. Money. That's my answer.
Okay. Does it have to be people? Can I help animals? Because I'll just do the same thing for animals.
No, you can have whatever answer you want. It says people.
Animals. I would build a big animal sanctuary and save all the cute little friendly animals and love them and play in the
How's that helping people though?
I don't care about. Okay, no, no. Let me. I care more about animals. I'm gonna help animals.
Okay.
Forget the people. You're helping the people by building a mansion for the homeless.
I'm not building a mansion, girl. I'm buying a hotel. Okay, maybe even 2 hotels, and then we're gonna make it into like I guess a homeless shelter, but not looking like a homeless shelter. I guess it's gonna look like a hotel, and then they're gonna live there. And then they're going to work there. And then I'm going to have like 10 company cars. And then they'll be able to do Uber in them and come home at night and make money. And life will be great because I have $2 million and I can afford it. And I'll use government grants and all that too. But, you know, at least get people self-sufficient. Hey, excuse me.
Bless you.
God damn. But, you know, like, I don't know. I was in a place before where I didn't have any money. I lived off the state, you know, and I didn't want to be that person. I wanted to do more in my life. I wanted to go further. I wanted to make sure like my kids had a mom who was strong and who took care of business. And I feel like, okay, I could take more time cleaning my house, but other than that, I am a mom who took care of business. I got away from an abusive relationship. I got myself a job, even though I was on the state. The state kicked me off because I got a job, and then I got a job, and then I did better in the job, and then I've slowly but surely moved up the ladder. I met Chelsey, and now I have, okay, a good paying job. Not the best job in the world, but definitely not the worst at all. I do love my job at times. But, you know, like, I always wanted to be self-sufficient. I don't like asking for help. I don't like accepting help. If I have to, then I have to bite the bullet and do it. But at the same time, like, I have to do better all the time for my family, you know? So I think that there's other people in the world, especially like homeless people, who would like that opportunity. But sometimes you just need someone to hold your hand, pick you up off the ground, and help you, like, just give you a push, you know? And that would be my goal.
I agree.
You know, Timodos says MeL is Mulan confirmed. I have to watch that movie. You know what? I love the song in that movie. What is it? No, I'm thinking of Pocahontas. Never mind. It was The Color of the Wind. I've never seen Mulan.
Pocahontas.
Now I have to watch it.
Mulan?
No, bitch, I haven't.
It's so cute.
We'll watch that on our movie night when I move into my new house. That I'll find out when if I'm getting it tomorrow, when I get it tomorrow.
Yay!
I got to keep saying when I get it.
You get it. Yep.
Blade says Mulan sucks. That's so rude. Timoda says Mel is Mulan, and Blade says Mulan sucks.
Is Mulan at Disney World, Blades?
Blades?
I do need to know.
He said oh. Oh, that's in my humble opinion. Never mind. He's not ho. Yes.
Yeah. So I am so excited. I'm going to Universal Studios this year for 5 freaking days, bitch. And I cannot wait.
Bitch, when were you going to tell me this?
I just told you.
When'd you find out, Chelsea?
When I went on their website and it was like buy 2 days, get 3 days free. And I was like, wait a freaking second. So I went ahead and, typed in all the information. And you just have to buy the tickets by, I think, June 12th or April 12th, one of those days. And you can use them until December of this year. And bitch, I have been dying to go. And it was $480 something for Alex and I to go. And I am in there like Hogwarts wear. Woo!
All right. Well, here's 2 things, Charles. 1, Blade says Universal isn't Disney, though. And
okay, but I can still go to Disney.
Number 2, Tima says I'm going to Universal next week. And number 3, April 12th and June 12th are a big jump, so you better find out. And number 4, when did you Google all this and find out these tickets?
Like a few days ago.
A few days ago, and you didn't tell me a few days ago? I'm so disappointed in you. What kind of friend are you? I'm so excited for you, though. That's awesome.
Thanks. I can't wait to go.
I'm going to Florida in June, so let me not be jealous. I'm very excited for that, too. I'm going back to Florida. I freaking love it there, so perfect.
Okay, it's June 12th.
June 12th? What?
June 12th. You have to buy the tickets.
Oh.
Must purchase by June 12th and use by December 20th, 2019.
Okay. Well, make sure you get your ticket. Did you pay for them yet?
Not yet. I'm going to tomorrow.
Alrighty. You let me know when you do, so I don't yell at you. All right, Chelsea, what would a mirror opposite of yourself be like? Yes, Yobi.
Myself.
I am coming to Florida in June, I think June 6th. We were there last year as well. I forget where it is. Clearwater Beach is where we're going. Work takes the managers because all the stress we put up with. Not June 6th, June 3rd, I think. I'm pretty positive. But
You are so lucky.
what were you saying, Chelsea? I'm sorry.
Myself, exactly myself, because I'm
Mirror
like,
opposite of yourself.
yeah, exactly. I'd probably be friggin' half as negative as I am now, half as positive. All right, I'm mostly positive, so I'd probably be a negative asshole.
Yeah, and then on those like moments where you're gonna be a negative asshole, you just turn into a positive person, right? You're positive Patty.
Yeah,
What's
exactly.
up, Nick Cook? Yeah, so a mirror opposite of me, that would be really weird because I'm pretty freaking random. Like I feel like I'd be a total Debbie Downer like a majority of the time because a lot of times I'm super positive. The total opposite of me would definitely be a good money saver and not a terrible money spender. I am bad with money. So the fact that we're possibly about to purchase a house, I'm scared to shit pieces. Okay? I'm scared to shit because I'm so bad with money, but I'm going to do a budget. I'm going to stick to it. We got this. I know it. But yeah, the mirror of me would be mostly negative, sometimes positive, and save money. Live better, Walmart. Sorry. I had to.
The opposite of me would save money too. I'm not good at that.
Yeah. Okay, Chelsea. I'm not good at it
I
either.
travel a lot.
All right. So all these people from Florida in the chat, you know what? I definitely won't be able to hang out with you guys unless I have free time. But they're filling my free time with a I'm gonna do an escape room this year instead of a dolphin tour. I'm so excited for that. Oh my God. I have always wanted to do
You'll
a
have to
escape
let me
room.
know how it is.
I will. I will. They don't give us a lot of free time though. So I was like, no, fuck that. I'm not doing any things. I'm going to do free time. Then I could have been like, yeah, I'm going to rent a car and I'm going to go hang out with Foxy and Blades and Yobi. But when they said escape room, I was like, oh, never mind. You know, because we get like free time like after we have our dinner every night. Like they do like this big fancy dinner at the hotel. And they have drinks and everything, and like they have a party night, and it's a lot of fun. But you can do whatever you want that night, but you have to be up by 6 a.m. and down to breakfast and ready for your day the next morning. So there's people who are like staying out till 4 or 5 in the morning. I'm like, what is wrong with you people? You're crazy. Hell no.
YOLO.
Blade says escape room in Florida isn't what you think though. Bring your 9mm. Why? What? What do you mean? And now you're making me nervous. And I don't know if I'm going to do an escape room because yikes. Tima says someone hooked me up with a ticket to Florida too. You got this, Tima.
There is an escape room in the Manchester Mall here, and I really want to go.
Chels, hold on. Tima says a mirror opposite of me would be identical, but just left-handed. Mine would definitely be left-handed as well. That's funny. I know go now. What do you mean you know go now? You're not going to an escape room? I'm trying to keep up with the chat. Escape rooms are cool. You know what? I've always wanted to do one. And then one of the girls at work, she was like, just make sure you read everything. I was like, why? Like, I thought like, you know, you have to sign a paper that says if you get hurt or dead, then it's not their problem. And she was like, cause there's clues. I was like, oh, okay, I can do that. I don't think it'll be boring, Blades.
Clues.
Yeah, so I really thought like there was some scary shit. You know what, Foxy, you should totally come. It'll be fun.
I thought they made you sign a waiver though.
They probably do. If you have a heart attack, it's not our problem. Basically. If anything falls on your head, it's also not our problem, even though it was our fault. I don't know if I'm into it, Blades.
Attempting for claustrophobic for sure.
Yeah, well, I am, but I don't think it'll be that bad. I don't think it'll be that bad. So let's find another question here. Meanwhile, Chelsea, fill the space.
Ooh. Okay, so I actually have a question for you.
Oh!
Do you get sentimental over shows that end? Because I had a really hard time. I've been crying for 2.5 hours because my show just ended and it was so good and I'm so sad it came to an end.
Bitch, I'm a Cancer. I get sentimental over everything. Okay? I cry about everything. I cry when I see a sad show on TV. I get really, I don't want to say, like, it depends how the show ends, like a season or whatever, that I'll get sentimental, but I get really bummed out that I can't binge any more of the show. You know? So that really hurts me. Like, I'm like I think about it for days and hours on end, like what could come next, what they should have done, what they did wrong, like what I would have done if I was in their shoes. I hate when I watch a show and people do something that I wouldn't do. And I'm like, what are you doing? Are you stupid? You could have just did this. But it's like, I know everything's set up a certain way for a reason. You got me yelling at the TV because they didn't do the common sense thing.
Yep, I agree. Yeah, no, definitely was in my feels. My favorite show is completely coming to an end.
What show is
like
that?
Supernatural. The 15th season is done. There's no more after this. And I'm not gonna lie, when I saw that post, I turned on Carry On My Wayward Son and I just cried for like a whole 20 minutes.
You said 2 hours and 20 minutes.
No, that was about the Fosters, which is a really good show on Netflix. Seen it. It's a good show.
Yobi's a Cancer too. See, Yobi, you know what? You're an emotional person. That's why you're always like, love, peace, love, and life. It makes sense now. I get it. You cried when Rachel and Ross finally realized they needed each other. And okay, well, here's where you're going to get mad at me. I always watched Friends and I always hated Friends. Like, I didn't think they were very good friends to each other. All right. That's just my opinion. Like, and maybe it's because I don't have any friends like in real life other than Chelsey. No offense, Chelsey. I never,
It's like,
I never had, okay, I did have a group of friends back when I was younger and they were all backstabbers. So it was really hard for me to trust anybody after that, and in the friend aspect, you know what I'm saying?
yeah.
So JT Gamer says, "Oh snap, are you going to see Avengers?" Fuck yes, I'm going to see Avengers maybe. All right. And I say maybe because I might not have any money, but I might. And then I was like, all right, I can order tickets or go on a discount ticket day, which I really don't want to wait. It's going to kill me. But if me and Xbox, like, we'll have to go and take the kids, you know? Like, it's just a thing that we'll have to do with the kids. And anytime we go to the movies on a regular night, oh, snap is Mel, go to your corner. What? I don't have a corner. I live in a round room in my mind. So yeah, we usually like go to the movies with the kids, and it's like $70 to go to the movies with the 5 of us, because everybody needs soda and everybody needs popcorn, and Xbox like, well, it's part of the experience, so you have to. And I'm like, fuck no, we don't need popcorn. And then we have to get popcorn, and $70 later I get, like, I'm like, that was a great movie, but damn, we just spent $70, you know? And I feel like that's definitely one of those things that we should probably just bite the bullet and spend the $70, go enjoy ourselves. But I'll know more after tomorrow, because I just said I got to behave and not spend money. I got to behave and not spend money. So I can do this. See,
you got this.
Foxy said I already bought Avengers tickets. I'm so jealous. I was going to pre-order them today, and I was like, no, Mel, you got to behave. Don't pre-order those tickets. It's so easy for me to just click a button, and I refused. Timma says we always go to the movies right after dinner. No popcorn and soda needed. You know what, Timma? That's a fucking fantastic idea. Next time we're going to the movie, I'll make something that the kids love to eat, a lot of it, and let them stuff their little fucking faces. And then we'll go to the movies. They're not going to want popcorn. But I can almost guarantee you, Timma, by the time we walk through those doors, the kids will be like, popcorn? Popcorn? And then, I don't know. Xbot, if you're out there, let them know. Like, the kids just, they inhale popcorn. Like, the 15-year-old always brings home, like, he'll go to the movies, he'll eat a bucket, get a refill on the bucket, and then bring a bucket home. And I'm like, Jesus Christ. And then it sits on the shelf for 4 fucking days getting stale. So I throw it away because I get mad, and then no one else throws it away. But anyways, they usually eat it like the first night it's here, and then the rest of it's like they're trying to save it and savor it, and then I end up throwing it away.
Yeah, because it's not good after the first night. Like,
apparently to them it is. It's fine to them, the kids, but me, it's not. But you know what? He brings home food all the time from Auntie's house or his mom's house, and I'm always cleaning out the fridge, throwing mad food away, because, you know, Grandma and Auntie, they're Italian, so they send the kid home with the whole refrigerator. And I'm like, you need to eat this. You need to eat this. If you don't eat it by this day, I'm throwing it away. This day comes, I'm like, well, you have 2 hours to eat it. I'm throwing it away. And then eventually I'm just like, throw it away.
night.
It drives me crazy, Chels. The amount of food that we didn't have to throw away, but it got thrown away because the kids always come home hungry. Never seem to eat what you brought home from Grandma and Auntie's, though. It's like, what the hell? You know?
Just there, collects dust.
Yeah, it collects mold. And then I get mad as hell. I just start chucking everything in the fridge. If there's any containers in our fridge that I find mold in, don't tell Xbot, though. But if I find mold in a container inside the fridge, I throw it away.
I throw it out. Yup. Me too.
He was just like, where's all our containers, our Tupperware? He loves Tupperware, you guys. Let me just put that out there. There's Xbot's dirty laundry. He loves Tupperware. And I throw it away if it has mold in it. Or, like, if I forget it at work, I throw it away.
I throw it away when I'm at work, too. Or at school. I'd be like, oops.
Oops, my bad. Accidentally fell in the garbage after I washed it.
Yeah, while I'm holding my hand right above the garbage. Oops.
So yeah, I accidentally left a little Tupperware at work with yogurt in it, and I meant to wash it out yesterday. And I did not wash it out yesterday, and somebody put it up on the shelf. But I was doing a lot of cleaning and running around today, and then no, yesterday I was cleaning, but today I had to go for a long drive. I drove to the far side of Connecticut. Then I got stuck in traffic because they closed down the highway, but that's a whole nother story. So anyways, I was just running around a lot today, and I saw the yogurt somebody put it up on the shelf really high. And I was like, all right, I'm going to wash it out today. And guess what? It's still sitting on the shelf. So I'm going to call him and be like, hey, Naomi, throw away that Tupperware. And she's like, what Tupperware? I'm the one with the yogurt in it. Like, ugh, gross. Like at that point, I won't ever be able to eat out of that, you know? Timma says Tupperware ain't cheap. Okay.
I mean, you could go to Five Below and get like a 50 piece for $5. And at Walmart, there's a 40 piece for $10.
Okay, well, I'm really particular about my Tupperware. So it has to be like Rubbermaid. But you know how you get the extra Chinese food container Tupperware? It's not Tupperware. It's just container. Those are really helpful, and those are disposable. So like if I bring those to work, they definitely don't make it back home. Let me address this real quick. JT Gamer, the kids love my Switch, but they don't get to touch it. They want to love it, but I don't let my kids play with it. Xbot's supposed to be setting it up in my gaming area, and I did buy a controller so they could use it, but I won't let them touch the Joy-Cons. My kids break too much shit for me to allow them to touch my Nintendo Switch. I'm sorry. No, I'm not. I don't care. It's mine. It's my toy. All right.
Mine.
So Chelsea.
So Melly.
Which of your scars has the best story behind it? Did we do that one? I don't think we did.
No, but honestly, I don't really have any scars.
Don't lie to me.
Like,
there's no way you don't have any scars. Look around on your body.
Mel, I am looking.
Ask Alex.
I guess my bunny, when my buddy bit me, I have a scar there.
Unacceptable. Ask Alex. He'll know.
Alex, do I have any scars on my body? He said, no, I don't think so. I'm about to.
Want me to examine you?
Not while we're live. Blade said,
not while we're live.
Blade says she's got scars because snitches get stitches. Chelsea, what do snitches get?
Rewarded.
Rewarded. Woo! Yes. See, you know what? That's why you're my best friend. You remember. Snitches get rewarded, Blades. I've been training my crew at work that too.
Did you really?
Yeah.
I mean,
the kids got
true,
it
though.
Yeah, snitches get rewarded. So for me, I would say like I have lots of scars. Holy shit. I guess probably the most, what was it? Memorable scar? Interesting scar? Fucking I forgot. I don't remember what it was, but whatever. My scar, I have a lot of scars and I don't remember a lot of stuff that's happened to me, so it makes it really weird. But I do know that recently at work, I have a burn on my chest, right? And it's a pretty decent sized burn. All right. I took some brownies out of the oven and I was doing a big no-no, not wearing 2 gloves while I was holding a tray. And I was using one hand, one glove. Someone walked by me. I almost burned them. So guess what? I pulled back the hot brownie tray and I burned my chest. And then it hurt really bad. So I have a nasty scar there. It got all bubbled up. And the next morning I woke up, it was bubbled up and I scratched it because I forgot that I had to burn. Oh, can I say pain? Oh, let me tell you. It was so gross. It was all wet and stuff. And I was like, oh, God, I'm going to die. Go wash your hand, Mel. You're fucking melting. Literally and like mentally and fucking figuratively, whatever. Oh, just thinking about it's grossing me out right now. I'm going to throw up. But yeah, like the wound healed, but I have a nasty scar there, and that's probably never going to go away. And then when I had a storm meeting recently with my team, I let them know the truth. Because they were like, what happened to your chest? And I'm like, I got burned by a tray, and I was using 2 gloves. I lied to them. And then I came clean at the meeting, and I'm like, this is why you guys need to wear 2 gloves. Because stuff like that will happen. That'll never happen to me. Okay, yeah, you know what? I thought that would never happen to me too. But here I am with a burn from a brownie tray, you know?
Yep.
And some of us, we get
And
pretty
that
bad
shit
burns.
hurts.
Fuck yeah. And it's even worse when you scratch it because you forget you have it every morning. It's like,
When I was younger, I was like, with me and my sister were getting our nails done, and she like snatched up my purse, and you know, under the heating lamps, like my nails were there,
Yeah.
and I went to go like throw my hand up, and I burned my middle finger. There's no scar there, but it bubbled up. It was ugly. It popped.
ew.
Ugh.
That sounds gross, Chels.
Yeah, it was really gross.
All right. Yobi says, I have a scar on my left eyebrow. I was playing with a knife or blade when I was little and cut myself. Now it looks badass. Holy crap, Yobi. That must be a cancer thing. Wait a minute. Thank you for reminding me. Hold up. Let me put my selfie thing on here. I don't remember if it's my left or right one. I can't see. Let me turn the light. I still can't see because I'm blind and I'm old. It's on my right side. You can actually see it because I tweezed my eyebrows mad thin, which I need to stop doing that. Eyebrows are good, but whatever. I have one on my right side because when we were little, my brother filled a balloon with pennies, but we didn't blow up the balloon. He filled it with like pennies and nickels and stuff, and he whacked me in the eye with it.
Oh my god.
Oh, bloody mess. Let me tell you, my mom freaked the fuck out. She was like, oh my God, what happened to your sister? Yeah, greatest day of my life. Well, let me tell you guys a funny story about my brother. It has nothing to do with him whacking me in the face and the eye and scars. But mentally, I'm scarred because me and my sister Cass, we used to make fun of him for his unibrow. This is going back when he was like 8 years old, maybe 10. I don't remember. So we would make fun of this kid's unibrow because he had a massive motherfucking unibrow. Okay. So one day he went to shave his unibrow and shaved all his eyebrows off.
No.
Oh my God. My dad whooped our asses so bad. It was not even funny. Like, we got our asses whooped. Like, he's the stupid ass who fucking shaved his eyebrows off. Why are we getting our asses beat over it? Because we made fun of him. I guess we were bullies. He was the only boy. We were supposed to make fun of his unibrow. No?
It's not your fault that he had a unibrow and that he decided to shave it off.
All his eyebrows. All of it. Like, he...
He could have just shaved right in between them. Jeez, he was dramatic.
I mean, it could have been like almost half of his eyebrows or something, and in my mind it was all of them. But I remember getting my ass beat to fucking shit. Like, I was mad as fuck. I'm like, why are we getting beat when he's the one who shaved all his eyebrows off? It was hilarious. Now that, you know, we talk about it as adults, or we think about it as adults. I don't think he'll ever forgive us for that still, though, because he had to go to school. So Blade says, I have a scar on my right eyebrow, busted my face with channel locks trying to pull a pipe out of a tank. Ooh.
Ouch.
That's sucky ducky. Tima, I have one big on my arm from when I impaled my arm on a fence post when I was like 5. Tima, you made my arm hurt just thinking about that.
That does not sound fun.
Oh, okay, so I must know, like, who pulled your arm off the fence? Like, oh God, that's horrible. Yobi says, JT Gamer, dude, I only share my Switch with my little brother, a few coworkers. Everybody else can kiss my ass. You know what, Yobi? I totally agree with you. I'm not ready to share my Switch. Okay, I let Xbot touch it. But other than that, I'm not ready to. Like, it's too new for me to let people play with it. Jessie has a circular scar on the back of her leg. When I was younger, I fell off a swing set climbing on top of it. And then a year later, I was sliding down a board and got a huge stick in the same exact spot. Ooh, so it looks like a bullseye on the back of your leg. Oh, that's so weird. Like, oh, that's got to be horrible. JT Gamer says, my sister and cousin said that they're kidnapped my Switch from time to time. You don't even have it yet. So tell them, don't worry about it. Tell them, just forget about it. I don't want them to, but they said that they're not going to. What's up, Willie Rosado? I remember one time, the last Scar story, I swear you guys are making me remember everything right now. One time my dad, he always had Harley Davidsons. He still does to this day. All right. He had like a Sportster, a Soft Hill. I really would love a motorcycle, but I would kill myself. And I remember one time we went to the liquor store because, you know, my dad took me to the liquor store. So I was on the back of the motorcycle, obviously, and then we stopped at the liquor store, and I burned my leg on the back of my leg. Literally touched the pipe for like a half a second, and I felt it. And then it just looked like, you know, like not too bad of a burn, but it was like just the skin peeled at first, and then it got so bad and so infected. Like I had maybe an inch and a half, maybe 2-inch diameter circle of burn from like the scar and the infection, because I don't know how it got infected, but my parents did a bad job taking care of it. But it was the worst, most painful one that I can remember for sure.
Yeah, the only scar that I'm aware of right now is definitely my bunny bite. And, you know, my bunny was out and I was peeing and it came to visit me and play with me. So I was holding it and loving it. And then I went to go... What?
While you're peeing?
Yeah, it's like an annoying little furry kid. So, you know, like, anyway, so I was petting it, and then next thing I know, I hear, and I look down, and there's a hole in my arm.
Ouch. See, that's why I don't have pets.
That little bunny.
I would.
But instead, I just pointed at him and growled and walked away.
Aw, never mind. I was gonna say something immature, and I'm gonna leave it at that. Jesse said, me and my husband's memorable scar was when he got attacked by a bobcat and his arm got 3 strikes across the forearm. Holy shit. Bobcats are no fucking joke, man. They will kill you. Where do you live that you got attacked by a bobcat? Jesus Christ, I'm never going there. No offense. I mean, I think there was a bobcat attack in Connecticut, though. JT Gamer, this isn't a gaming podcast, sir. This is girl talk. I only have Mario. Bisbee, Arizona. It's nothing but mountains. Oh, okay. That's pretty cool. What's the weather like there, though? Is it nice and warm, or is it a little bit cooler because you're in the mountains? I would totally go to Arizona.
Me too.
I hear it's very nice in the wintertime. Butcher Van sends us pictures of the beautiful warm weather. I'm like, you're a dick. All right, Chelsea. I know we got to keep it short today, so how about one more question?
What is it?
I don't have it yet. I'm trying to find a good one here. Fill the silence.
I've got no fillers now. I asked my one and only question.
Unacceptable, Chelsea.
I know.
Read the chat.
Read the chat. Let's see. Jesse, this year we've had over 32 inches of snow. I don't know how much snow we had, but I don't even want to hear that word. Hold on, let me take that back. Did you hear we're supposed to be getting snow?
No.
Yeah.
I heard
we are
flurries, not snow.
I heard not. Snow.
Aw, you're breaking my heart.
I'm sorry.
Keep going.
I don't know. It actually snows here. It's cooler. Let's see.
I got it.
Said it's gonna. Oh, okay.
No, you can finish your sentence though.
Willie said it's gonna get hot starting June.
You know what, Timma? You're a jerk. Timma says, "What snow?" I wish I never knew. Have a good night, JT Gamer.
Hi.
Willie Rosado's in Arizona too. Nice. A lot of Arizona and Florida people on YouTube's. All right, so okay, what's the most immature thing that you do?
Now?
I mean, I wouldn't say what's the top 3 most immature things you do, because I have a lot of immature things that I do.
So, okay.
You do one and I'll do one. We'll go back and
I
forth.
like to hide in grocery stores. like, like, when I'm with Alex, I'll like walk away from him really fast and I'll go through a whole bunch of aisles and then I'll just duck behind something until he comes looking for me. This
That's
one
cute.
time we were at Stop and Shop.
Oh my God.
We were cashing out and he was paying attention to our box. So I was like, oh, this is the perfect time. So there's a few carts and I was able to like hide in the carts. And so I was squatting down and this guy comes into the store and just looks down at me. He looked so fucking concerned to why I was squatting there. And just continue to walk, and Alex is like, what the fuck are you doing?
If I was Alex, I'd definitely pretend I don't know you and walk away. I would definitely tell the guy, like, back up.
Probably thought I was taking a shit between the fucking carts.
Oh wow, that's great, Charles.
Oh my God, it was one of the most embarrassing things. I don't hide as often anymore since then because I don't want people to think I'm just shitting in the store.
Yo, Chelsea, you know what? Just go to Home Depot, wear 2 pairs of pants, right? And then pull 1 pair down to your like thighs and sit on one of those toilets and see what happens.
Wait, what?
Go to like like a Home Depot with 2 pairs of pants on, right? And then pull one down to your thighs and then sit on a toilet and see what happens. They'll call the cops on you.
They probably would.
I've never done it.
I really want to build a house, like one of those toilet paper forts in Walmart, but nobody wants to record me.
What?
Yeah, like I asked Alex and he was like, are you serious? I'll go to jail. I'm like, no, you won't.
For building a toilet paper fort, I would totally root you on.
I really want to.
Let's do it, Chelsea.
Let's go.
We're gonna build a toilet paper fort and it's gonna be on YouTube. And yeah. Jesse said, okay, I fart and laugh about it, tell dirty jokes, and if I don't get what I want, I throw a fit and I'm a girl. Jesse, I usually throw a fit, but a very like subtle fit. And then if I still don't get my way, it becomes a really big fit. And I'm a bitch. I'm a total bitch. And then I always get what I want. Invader says toilet talk. Well, see, Chelsea was shitting in the carts at Walmart or Stop and Shop or something. Didn't really happen. Maybe she almost did. How about that? Willie Rosado said, I got caught harassing some ladies online. I didn't really mean it. You'd have to explain that more. I don't know. Like, how were you harassing ladies and not meaning to do it? Like, how do you accidentally harass someone? I don't know. I'm curious now. All right. So, one immature thing that I do, I forgot because your story was so, like, enticing. Oh, okay. So, I love, and this is real immature, I love saying your mom, all right? But it's like,
oh my God.
Every time.
Alex friggin' too.
Okay, so, all right, it's not just me. Like, every time Justin says something, or for those of you who don't know who Justin is, it's Xbox. Every time he says something, I'll be like, your mom, your mom did, your mom this, your mom that. And I'm such a jerk. And I laugh about it every time. Like, it's the funniest fucking thing I've ever heard in my life. Okay.
Alex's favorite line is your mom's a hoe. Like, just like anything. Your mom's a hoe.
Does he say that in front of her?
In front of their mom?
Oh, I thought like your mom.
Oh, he better not tell me my mom's a hoe. I'll friggin'.
Oh, that's great. But yeah, I love saying your mom to him. And then like sometimes like when I start getting comfortable with like people I work with or something, like I go to start saying your mom and then I'm like, nope, Mel, you don't know. You don't know if their mom is alive. And that stops me every time. I'm like, shit. Like, I don't know, a red flag goes off and the alarms sound and it's crazy in my head, all because I don't know if I should say your mom to someone because I don't know if their mom is alive. My brain's a fucked up place. And I'm not even kidding.
At least you do think about that, though, because some people
just be like
don't,
your mom and they don't know.
Yep.
Okay. All right. So another immature thing for you. We're going to do 3.
All right. So I'm about to get real personal here since Jessie wants to say that she farts. I like to leave surprises for my family in my car sometimes.
Do you shit in your car?
No. Oh. Since we're done, I just leave stink bombs.
Wow. Chelsey, that's fucked up, okay?
No, and I'm really such an asshole.
Listen here, you hoe, okay? Let me tell you, the other day I got in the car, and I have a rule, all right? There's no farting in my car. And Xbot always leaves a surprise for me, and I don't like it at all. I got in the car, I'm like, did you fart in the car? He, like, drove it 3 hours ago. And it smells like fucking fart in there, and I was disgusted. It makes me gag, and I get so mad at him. I'm like, no, that's just no. And then the kids, I tell them don't fart in my car, and I'm driving down the highway with them, and they fucking fart in the car, and I'm like, oh, gross, and it makes me want to throw up because
oh man,
let me tell you,
yeah, that's so me.
All my kids need enemas. Xbot needs an enema. Everybody needs a motherfucking enema. Chelsey, you need a fucking enema. You don't leave surprises in the car.
It's so funny.
It is funny to you, not to the person who gets in the car.
One time I did it to myself, though, and I was not happy.
Bitch, that's what you get. Ha.
I know.
She locked herself in the car by accident.
No, I forgot that I left a surprise, and I had to go back to the car, and I was like, what's that sting?
That's what you get. Blade says farts are mystery tokens of kindness. No, not at all. At all. Oh, Willie Rosado says I made fake or false accounts on different social media. I was just trying to apologize, including emails, and I got called out on a live stream. Oh, interesting. I mean, I guess I would have to know more of the background of that and what happened leading up to it. It's a very interesting and very enticing story there. I've only made fake accounts so I can stalk people, specifically other females, honestly, and someone that I know is significant other. Yeah, I've made those just to stalk people, not like stalk like I'm going to murder or rape them. I just made these accounts so I can be nosy. Thank you, Chelsey. Be nosy. Yep. Okay, at least I'm not alone there. All right, so another immature thing that I do. I don't know. I had so many. Excuse me.
Bless you.
Excuse me.
Bless you.
Yeah, thank you. Immature thing that I do. I don't know now. I don't know. I can't. You know what? Go on, Chelsey. What's your third one?
My third one is when Alex and I get home from going out, I like to run to the door, unlock the door, and then lock him out.
You're a douchebag.
I know.
I
just like to play around, especially with Alex. I don't know why. He's so much fun to pick on.
Thank you, Fox.
And then when he's outside, he goes, "Really? You really gonna do this shit again?" Or when he goes out of the car and I wait for him, when he comes back, I let him open the door and think he's about to get in, and I drive forward like 2 feet. And I do it for like, 15, 20 feet. And then I'm like, okay, I won't do it again. And then I'll do it one more time. And then I'll run the car.
All right, I got my other two, at least for now. So every time Xbox goes to get in the car, I lock the doors. Like, he opens the door for me all the time. As soon as, like, if I'm driving or even if I'm not driving, he goes around the other side of the car because I always get in first because he wants to be a gentleman and open the door and shut it for me. Still 7 years later. So obviously it wasn't fake. That's a good thing, right? As soon as he goes around, he grabs that door handle, he's freaking locked out. And sometimes when he's like not in the best of moods, he'll give me that look like, are you serious right now? But yeah, I definitely do that all the time. And, here's an immature thing that I do. And I imagine a lot of parents out there do it. Like me and Xbot, we will sit there and talk shit about the kids. Like we'll call them little assholes and stuff. And I mean, we love them to death, you know. Well, we'll sit there and we'll talk smack and make jokes about them sometimes, just between us, you know, like because sometimes you have to vent about your kids, you know, or like if they're just being an exceptional little shit, you got to talk about it, and you need to vent like an adult by making a joke about them, you know, like just between the two of us. It's not like we would ever outright blatantly say like some bad shit about them to anybody else, but we definitely talk smack about the kids sometimes when we need to. And it's really immature and I love it. You know, cause we have that like little vent bonding session. So it's fun. But yeah, I talk shit about my kids sometimes. Listen, guys, if you weren't here in the beginning of the show, I went to go pick up Xbot from the workplace, and he was taking forever because he had a customer in there taking forever. All right, so I left the hangout up, and Chelsey could hear my kids. I totally forgot that, you know, I left it up, like she could hear them or whatever, because I didn't mute my mic. I just quickly sent her the link after I set up the show and had to run out the door. So Chelsey, I texted her. I'm like, I'm waiting for Justin to get out the vape shop, blah, blah, blah. And she's like, I hear your kids talking. It's so funny. I'm like, are they saying bad words? Excuse me. Chelsey goes, OMG. And I'm like, what? Like, what's going on? So she was like, one of them said dick. And I was like, oh, I was like, call me. And I was like, what else are they saying? Put the microphone up to the headset. This, that, and the other. Shit had me dying. She's sitting there listening to my kids. Didn't even know. She was like, oh, ask him about his friend's song. I don't know which kid it was. No one knew what I was talking about all of a sudden. It was great. We're like eavesdropping on the kids without them knowing. It
was pretty funny.
And now, Chelsey, you're officially the babysitter. They'll never know.
Over the Google chats.
Yeah, there you go. Willie says, part of the problem, I was being bored way too much. A lot of it was from not being well due to medical conditions I'm born with. Okay, Willie. Well, you know what? You know, as long as everything's good and settled now, that's a plus. This is why people have trust issues. Tima, you know what? You're 110% correct. Okay? You are totally correct there. But, you know, I have my trust issues, and I'm mature, and I listen to my kids, and I do all these stupid shits, and lock Xbot out of the car all the time. But you know what? It makes life interesting, and that's what it's all about at the end of the day, right?
So much fun.
You know what gives people trust issues? April Fool's Day gives people trust issues. How about that? Anybody play any April Fool's pranks? Guess who's too mature for that shit? This guy right here. How about you?
I did not do anything on April Fool's except for go to school.
Oh, that's boring, you immature adult.
I know.
What's up, Mr. and Mrs. Vengeance? Yeah, no, even like on social media, so much stupid shit about April Fools, and I'm just like, oh, just shut the fuck up. You're like 30 years older than me talking about April Fool's jokes that you played on someone. Like, I don't know. I guess some people, like, you know what? It's okay to be a kid at heart. I totally agree with that. But do it every other day. Don't do it on April Fool's Day, because I already know it's April Fool's Day and you're not going to get me. Okay? That is the end of my rant there. You're not going to get me.
I know what you're up to.
Yeah. Hang on.
Hey.
You have to admit, when your other significant other, even though they get mad, they don't get too mad. Yeah. It's kind of like a mutual assholeness that me and Xbot share. You know, he's an asshole to me and I'm an asshole to him, but we're not like, we're not mean to each other and violent. Like, we rarely ever fight. And when we do fight, it's usually a pretty fucking big fight. But other than that, like, we just kind of pick on each other in a very, like, loving manner. And that's why we're still together, because we play pranks on each other. We're immature and we just enjoy each other's company. And if you guys watch our streams, you know that we kind of feed off each other well. So I don't know. I'm pretty fucking funny. I don't know about him, but in my mind. I think everything that I say is hilarious. Like, I can't even do a prank call, you guys, without laughing my ass off. Like, I will start dialing the number as soon as it starts ringing. I start laughing.
Yup, me too.
We should try doing prank calls one night. Maybe next week, if we do the show next week, we could
Oh
start,
my God.
like, try to prank call people and see what happens. Actually, maybe we'll get one through because we're on a live show. We'll be a little more serious about it, Chels.
Maybe.
We'll prank call your mom.
Yeah, I'll make sure that she goes out for the night.
Hey, Mom, go out for the night, and then I'll prank call her, and I'll *67 or whatever, *69 my number, so she doesn't know it's me. And I'm like, no, she might know it's me. I don't know. I don't think so. I'm like, remember the day you went to the buffet?
She's gonna be like, what day?
It was December 13th, 2018. I don't know the day, honestly, but whatever. Whenever we last went, that's when your credit card was charged and you paid for Mel's meal, even though she was gonna pay for yours. How dare you? Yo,
yeah, I took your credit card with me.
Yeah, you bitch. Chelsea stole my credit card to pay for lunch, and then
she paid for it the first time, so I was returning the favor.
You're cute. You're really cute. All right, guys, but we're gonna get going. Maybe we'll get some prank calls in next time. That'll be a lot of fun.
That will be fun.
I think I would be a little more like, I think I would have a little more composure if I'm trying to do one while we're on a live show. Maybe not. Maybe we'll even call Walmart. Those people are miserable. They need something to laugh about, right? All right.
Let's do it.
You guys are absolutely amazing. Thank you for coming out. Just hanging out in the chat, letting us know your stories and about your scars and things like that. I love you guys so much. This is awesome. And Chelsea, I love you. I love hanging out with you. I love our chats.
It is so much fun.
I hate going 2 weeks of not chatting with you though, because this is my vent session. It's just so nice and it's relaxing and it's just a lot of fun. Like, look, it's already 11 o'clock. Holy shit. All right, Chelsea, you want to let people know where they can find you, what you're up to, and all that good shit?
It is down below in the description on Twitter at ChelseaV, Xbox.
Nintendo Switch anytime soon?
I don't know. I'm thinking about it. Maybe. We'll see.
Perpay. That's how I got mine. Perpay. All right. And you guys can find me here on YouTube and Mixer. And over on Twitter at Girls Can Game 22. Thank you, Blades. I really am so excited for them to call me and say, Melissa, you got the house. And then I'm going to be like, oh my God, motherfucker, I got the fucking house.
And you're going to call me as soon as that happens.
And then I'm like, oh my fucking God, I got to call Chelsea, I got to call my mom, I got to call my sister, I got to call my son's grandmother. And then she's like my other mother. And then the other grandmother, and then the other grandmother. I'm going to call everybody, and I'm going to fucking cry, you guys, and it's going to be amazing. And then I'm going to be like, fuck, I need money. And then I'm going to put my hand out. But, yeah, guys, thank you so much for hanging out, and we'll see you next time on Two Girls Podcast. Bye.
Bye.
Bye. Oh, yeah, and I'm calling Foxy, too. I'm going to call everybody. Yay. We're going to do a massive group call, and everyone's going to be like, what the fuck's going on? All right, bye, guys.
See ya.
See ya.